Alright, so this is a quick tutorial on how to use a drill to wind better coils. It was requested by a couple of members on Examplebox. So, just go ahead and dive right in. First thing, so I'm using 26 gauge A1 Kanthal. And I'm going to be using a 30 seconds drill bit. So it's a micro coil. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your 6 to 8 inch piece of 26 gauge Kanthal, or whatever gauge you're using, put it in sideways in the chuck like that. And then what you're going to do is place your drill bit on the side of that. I don't know if you can see it there, but put the drill bit on the side, tighten down the chuck, make sure to leave yourself plenty of lead over here. This is hard to do while filming, so I'm just going to concentrate on this. Alright. Tighten your chuck down. Get it nice and tight. So it should look like that. And what you want to do is take your long end, bend it up towards the drill bit, pull it down. Make sure that's nice and snug up against those clamps. Make sure your drill bit's going the right direction, or your drill. And then you basically just hold on tight. And wind. And go ahead and push them in a little bit while they're still on the drill bit in the chuck. And your coils, if the camera would focus on something other than my tattoos, should be nice and tight. Let me take that off of there and just show you. So, nice and tight right off the drill bit. Squeeze them together a little bit using your thumbnails. Make sure the leads are going the same way. And what I like to do to just even make it tighter is take flathead toothless pliers, grip one of the leads while holding onto the coil, and pull nice and tight. Do the same with the other lead. Pull it nice and tight. There you have a good, tight micro coil for like a kayfun, or if you want to go single coil in your dripper. I'm going to install this in my Stellari, or Stellaire, however you say it. Just back these screws out a little bit. You always leave one lead longer than the other. It makes it easier to put into the RDA or into the post holes. So insert your long lead. Then insert your short lead. Back that out a little bit more. And I'm just installing this in here to show you what the ohm readout is. I'm not even sure how many wraps I did. I usually, for kayfun, I usually just make it a certain length to get it to read around 1 ohm. Try a different screwdriver. I think that screw might be a little... Yeah, there we go. And what I like to do, see how it kind of bent whenever you tighten down those screws? I like to insert that back in there. Insert your drill bit back in there. Kind of get it in place, kind of tug it up and out and over. Maybe get it centered. What that does is that kind of shapes them back up nice and straight. So I'm going to go ahead and clip these leads. And we got pretty nice clean little setup there. So I'm going to go ahead and see what this reads. Should read somewhere around 1 ohm, maybe a little lower, because I didn't do as many wraps as I usually do. Oh, it's actually higher than normal. 1.5. That's still good for a kayfun. So I'm going to go ahead and not going to use the 4.9 because I don't think that the Stellari center post will reach. So I'm going to throw it on the Nemesis there. Grab my battery out of my 4.9. Sorry, I'm not very prepared. This is not really what I do normally. Just wanted to help out. Alright. Yeah, I'm just throwing stuff all over the place. Alright, so let's fire it up, make sure we don't have any hot spots. Well, something being hot would be nice. Let me check the positive. Yeah. Positive pin on the mod was not making contact. Alright. So now it's starting to heat up, smoke a little bit. See right there in the center where it's glowing super hot is where I had a little bit of a space while wrapping. I didn't do such a great job on the drill, but I'll just take needle nose pliers and pinch it a little bit. Fire it again. And it's almost there. Straighten her up a little bit. Fire. And this battery must be partially dead, but basically 2 pinches and I got it glowing from the inside out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3rd pinch just for good measure, but I know this isn't the best video in the world. Especially because my battery's half dead. But there you go. Glowing from the inside out with just a couple of pinches, no pre-torching, nothing. Straight off the drill bit. Looks good. Fires well. It's a good homage for a kayfun, and that's how you do it. Thanks.